Can you make a woman fall in love with you? Hi guys, my name is Christine Loveridge and I'm a dating, relationship and personal development coach, and today we're talking about, can you make a woman fall in love with you? So let's get straight into it. No, but you can increase your chances. So attraction isn't a choice. Attraction is a feeling, it's an emotion. And if someone's just not feeling it, there's nothing much you can do, but you can increase your chances. Like, you can increase your first impression. You can increase your likability. If someone is not physically attracted to you, there's no chance that they will fall in love with you. And that's okay. It's okay that we all have our preferences when it comes to who we're attracted to. You know, like I said, attraction is a feeling. You feel that towards other women, and some women you feel really put off by. That's just who we are. You know, who you find attractive, you know, your best friend might not find attractive, and who your best friend finds attractive and falls in love with, you might think is like, what'd you like her for? We're just all individual people, and our attractions vary depending on a number of different things. So these are things that you can personally do to maximize your chances, but again, there is no guarantee. So let's get into the ways that can actually increase your chances of actually getting a woman to fall in love with you. And these things are very healthy ways. They're not manipulative. They're not going to harm anyone. These are things that you can personally do in yourself and in your own mindset that can help you increase the chances of getting other women to like you, or to help get the woman that you are in love with currently to love you back. So the first way to become more attractive so that you can make someone fall in love with you is you need to be a nice person. You need to be positive to be around. You need to be positive to be around. You need to, whenever someone's around you, in order for them to fall in love with you, they need to feel comfortable around you, and they need to feel good around you, and that you bring them positive emotions. Because when we are around people that are negative, usually we want to escape from those people, the people that are always complaining about their lives. Whereas if you are passionate about your life and you're positive and you've got things to look forward to, that's a more attractive thing. You're kind of like a ray of sunshine. That's how you want to feel when you are around the women that you like. Be as if you are a ray of sunshine. You're warm, you're positive, you've got a great life that you love, you're designing the life that you want, because that's ultimately how you're going to feel, like really feel it without kind of faking it. You need to be right now designing the life that you've always wanted. Do the things that you love doing, that are growing you in some way, that are making you feel empowered, that are bringing meaning and purpose into your life. If you are doing those things and you're truly doing it, and you live a passionate, ambitious life, women, you'll be like a light bulb to moths, and you be the light bulb and the women are the moths. You know, they'll be attracted to you. They'll be like, wow, you're so different from other guys. Or if you're a lesbian, you're so different to other lesbians out there because you're so passionate. You have something about you that's different, because most people are miserable. Most people are negative. Most people don't have things going on in their life that they're really, really excited about. But if you are one of those people, you will be different, and you'll be knocking out the competition because you are different. You are loving life. You're passionate. You're ambitious. That's the kind of person that you want to transform yourself into. Number two, the best way to next increase your chances, I put personality first, so that's something you need to adopt into your personality. But now is your actual physical body. Okay, you need to be doing stuff that makes you more attractive. Now, of course, there are going to be some things about you that you might not be able to change. You won't be able to change your height. But there are other things that you can improve. Like if you're a guy, you can improve your testosterone by like challenging yourself in the gym, by like lifting weights or something. Just doing something that is really physically demanding on your body will help increase your testosterone. That's not it as well. I mean, there's also other things. It's your haircut. It's the clothes that you wear. You know, you got to wear the clothes that you feel most confident in. Because usually it doesn't really matter what you wear, it's how you wear them. Like, only wear things that you feel really, really confident in. Like, one of the things that I feel really confident in when I'm outside, like I like wearing a leather jacket. You know, that makes me feel much more confident. I don't know what it is. It's kind of like putting on a superhero cape, but I can't wear a superhero cape, so I put on a leather jacket. So that makes me feel a bit more, you know, badass. So it's not usually what clothes you're wearing or what kind of brand of clothing it is. It doesn't have to be like Gucci or Versace or whatever, you know, the brands are out there. It just be how you wear them and how you feel when you're wearing it. you know. And it's the same with working out. You know, I say like lift weights, but you don't have to lift weights if you don't want to. You know, find a workout that you really like. So that might be karate, that might be, you know, jiu-jitsu, it might be swimming, it might be running, it might be cycling, you know, but it has to be something that you love and that you know you can do every single day, so you can remain consistent at it. Because when it comes to working out, consistency and being consistent with your diet is really, really key. So you need to be consistent in your workouts, you need to be consistent in your diet. So if you do those things and your diet is something that you love, because there's many diets out there, you know, there's vegan, there's keto, the carnivore diet. So, you know, there's loads of ones to pick. Just pick the one that makes the most sense to you and the one that you will most enjoy doing, and that will help. And it's the same with working out. You know, you've got to find the exercise that you want to do, because you might remember when you were a kid, like, oh, when I was a kid, I really loved doing karate and going to do martial arts. I remember doing that and I really loved it. Or you might remember that you played basketball and you really loved doing that as a kid. You know, try and incorporate some of those things that you know you already love into your workout regime. And obviously, improving your appearance will make you more attractive. You know, everyone kind of judges people. I know it's not the best thing to do, but it's something we all do. You know, when we meet someone for the first time, we size them up, we look at them, we see what they look like. It's just something that we do. And you know, it depends. It doesn't matter if it's wrong or if it's right. It's just something that we do as human beings. So you want to make sure that you improve your chances to the max by making sure that your appearance is at least, you know, something that you are happy with in yourself, that makes you feel confident, and you know, just making sure that you look tidy and presentable. So the next tip that I want to go into is become less needy and more emotionally independent. So that means you're not relying on external sources like women, like your financial situation or the job that you have, to make you happy. Happiness is created within. Finding happiness isn't the way. Happiness is the way. That's how you create happiness. You know, it has to be found within. So when it comes to emotional sort of neediness and stuff, I've got a great like bit of a chapter of the book by David Data, The Way of the Superior Man. Now, if you want this book, then there's a link for it in the description below. So this is the best chapter that I found in this book that will help with this situation. It's called Choose a Woman Who Chooses You. If a man wants a woman who doesn't want him, he cannot win. His neediness will undermine any possible relationship, and his woman will never be able to trust him. A man must determine whether a woman really wants him but is playing hard to get, or whether she really doesn't want him. If she doesn't want him, he should immediately cease pursuing her and deal with his pain himself. If you are feeling needy and insecure about a certain woman, you must stop this. And you know, because usually what happens is when someone becomes needy and insecure, they feel like they need to reach out and get that validation from that woman or whoever it is that you are pursuing. So you don't want to be doing that. You want to deal with it yourself, go internally and deal with it, and not become emotionally dependent on whether or not this woman likes you or not. First of all, they don't want that kind of power, and secondly, it's not something that someone with self-respect does. You need to make sure that you have high respect for yourself, and someone who has a high respect for themselves doesn't become emotionally dependent on their partner or on their crush. Someone who respects themselves figures out whether or not if a woman is interested or not, and if she's not interested, they go and find someone else. They put their focus on someone else. So the next tip is to increase your competency. I get a lot of complaints about guys from other women, and what they usually say is that he's not doing any of the household tasks. He doesn't do things out of his own initiative. I always have to tell him what to do. He's not very responsible. He's not responsible with money. He's not taking care of the kids. He's not trying to improve his financial situation. He's not trying to improve his life in general. He's not being very responsible. He's essentially a little child who wants everyone else to take care of him. To increase your competency, one of the best things to do, if you haven't already, is to move out of your parents' house. If you're able to do so, and live on your own for a little bit. Rely on yourself, you know, get a job, create, you know, your own financial situation. Don't rely on other people, because when you're relying on yourself and you're being responsible and you're taking on responsibility, women pay attention to that. Women don't want to be in relationships with men who are still living with their parents, not if they are emotionally stable anyway. So increase your competency, become a competent adult. because the more you mature that way, the more attractive you will be to other women. Because women don't want to baby you, they don't want to mummy you, and they don't want to be your therapist. They want you to have already dealt with all that stuff. You are emotionally independent from them, so you don't rely on them for your emotional needs. Now, of course, we all have needs, but you're not seeking her validation, okay? So if you're trying to seek for her validation and her approval, you are not independent. You are not emotionally competent. Some women may put up with this kind of stuff for a while, but in the long term, they want someone who is responsible and competent. So these are the best ways that you can increase your chances of getting that woman that you like to fall in love with you, or to create attraction in the future women that you end up meeting. I hope this has helped you. I hope it's been informative. If you would like help with a specific situation, then please go to www.christineloveridge.com/shop. Or alternatively, you can use the email address provided in this video's description box. All the links will be in the description, and I shall talk to you again very soon. Goodbye, guys.